The stormtroopers are utterly useless. Why do you even have that armor? Jesus Christ. Hello, what up friend? I am Snaggletooth and this is chapter 14 of The Mandalorian. That's season 2, episode 6, for those of you who keep count the long way. So first off, we see the Mandalorian and baby Grogu flying towards the planet of Typhon. In the last episode, Ahsoka was like, no, I can't train him. You're gonna have to take him to Typhon, have him reach out with the Force, and maybe another Jedi will answer the call. So that's where they're going. They're going on their way to Typhon. But you see the Mandalorian, he's like, Grogu. And Grogu's like, ah. And he's like, Grogu. And Grogu's like, ah. And he's like, oh, that's so cute. You know, that's so cute. Every time he says his name, that he just perks up. And he takes the ball that Grogu plays with all the time. He's like, come on, Grogu, take the ball. Take it. Grogu reaches out with the Force and Force pulls the ball to him. And the Mandalorian's like, fuck yes, yes. Almost like he's treating him like a dog. Like a dog who learned a new trick. Baby Yoda is not a dog, okay? He's a thinking, feeling person. But then he starts talking about, he's like, hey, I can't train you. You're too powerful. You gotta go with somebody who knows how to handle you. And you can kind of tell that the Mandalorian is not trying to convince Baby Yoda. He's trying to convince himself to let Baby Yoda go. It just goes to show how close they've gotten in the last couple years, or the last season. I don't know, how long has it been? So they arrive at the planet Typhon. He takes Baby Yoda, he puts him on this little pedestal, and he's like, all right, come on, bro, reach out with the Force. Reach out with the Force, come on, do it, you can do it. And it's not working. And the Mandalorian turns around because he sees a ship coming down and landing where they are. And when he turns back around, Baby Yoda's sending up this like fifth element beam up to the sky. And he's just zoning out. He has his fingers like this and he's reaching out. And the Mandalorian tries to grab him and he gets blown back by the force field. So Mandalorian's like, all right, kid, you do your thing. I'm gonna buy you some time. I'm gonna go down and see who's in this ship. And we all recognize this ship. If you're into Star Wars, you recognize this ship. It's the Boba Fett ship. It's Boba Fett come to Typhon to square up with the Mandalorian. So Boba Fett got his gun pointed at the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian has his gun pointed at Boba Fett. Boba Fett is like, I've come for the armor. Mandalorian's like, you take this armor when you pry it from my cold, dead fucking hands. Boba Fett is like, I don't want your armor, I want my armor. And if you remember in the last episode when they were on Tatooine, Boba Fett came across some armor that the sheriff was wearing, and he managed to take this armor for himself. It's part of his code to take this armor. The Mandalorian's like, hey, are you a Mandalorian? Are you with the creed? Boba Fett's like, nah, the only creed I know is my creed, motherfucker.
I give my allegiance to no one.
That was some gangster shit. That was gangster. Boba Fett's like, look, you can shoot me, but I got a sniper up on that hill. She'll take out Baby Yoda before I hit the ground. And the sniper up on the roof happens to be Ming-Na Wen. She was in season 1 as another bounty hunter, and we all thought she was dead. Turns out she got some cybernetic implants put into her and she lived. Let's add Ming-Na Wen to the list of crushes I have in Star Wars. So they're staring each other down. They're like, all right, let's calm down. Look, that armor belonged to my father. It came to me. I'll make you a deal. You give me that armor, I'll protect Baby Yoda with my life. And Mandalorian's thinking about it. He's like, But all of a sudden, another ship comes down. An Imperial ship. And a bunch of stormtroopers run out. They run out for what? They got shot up in like 5 seconds. There had to be like 30 of these stormtroopers. And they couldn't take out 3 dudes. 3 dudes. Actually, Ming-Na Wen's character took out half of them by herself. The Mandalorian reaches out and goes back up the hill The Mandalorian heads back up the hill to grab Baby Yoda, but he can't get past the force field. He tries again, he can't get past the force field. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go down there and fight. When you're done with your thing, just let me know, bro, cause this is getting annoying. And Baby Yoda's still, I'm 90% sure he was just Googling where he can find something to eat. He's like, where can I get more of those eggs? They were delicious. So Ming-Na Wen and the Mandalorian are fighting back to back, trying to hold off these forces from getting to the top of the hill. And Jango Fett, you see Jango Fett take out a few by himself with his like staff thing that he had. And he sees the ship and he gets his armor and he comes down in his armor and starts taking off all these goddamn stormtroopers, they're fucking worthless. Stormtroopers are just there to die, honestly. I think they didn't even hit any of the main characters except for the Mandalorian. And you know Mandalorian's wearing the Beskar armor, so they're just like bing, bing, bing. They might as well have been Ewoks throwing sticks and stones. Actually, I think the Ewoks with their sticks and stones did a lot more damage than they did against the Mandalorian. Boba Fett comes down, he takes out this entire platoon of fucking stormtroopers and they go back to their ship and they're escaping in their ship. And Boba Fett's like, no escape. Fires a rocket off the top of his jetpack and it hits the ship and the ship flies into another ship. And the Mandalorian's like, hey, good shot. And Boba Fett's like, nah, I was aiming for the other ship.
I was aiming for the other one.
All of a sudden we cut to Moff Gideon. We cut to Moff Gideon and he's in the ship. He's like, release the dark troopers. So you see these goddamn stormtrooper robots shoot down to the planet and they're flying down. It's like, when did you get these things? When did they go from just prototypes to being actual goddamn robots? When did they build these things? They come down and they grab Baby Yoda and they fly back up to the planet and Mandalorian's trying to get right behind him, but he's too slow. They grab him, they grab the baby, they got him. They got Baby Yoda and they take him back to the ship. They took Baby Yoda back to the ship and he's gone now. Not only that, they take the ship, they aim it, they fire a fucking beam down and blow up Mandalorian's ship. So Mandalorian doesn't have a ship anymore, man. That was his home. That was his place. The time where he spent most with baby Grogu. I'm sad now. The only thing that survived was that Beskar spear they got from Ahsoka in the last episode. Beskar's strong as shit. It survived like a space beam. Everything else was destroyed. So like, how strong is Beskar? Makes you wonder, huh? So Boba Fett comes to the Mandalorian. He's like, hey, I got my armor back. This armor belonged to my father. Look, my father was a foundling. They gave him his armor and his armor belongs to me now. Mandalorian's like, sounds legit. You can have the armor. Our deal is done. Go ahead. He's like, wait a minute. Boba Fett's like, wait a minute. Our deal is not done. I promised to protect the child and the child is still in danger. I was like, yeah. Boba Fett got some honor. I mean, Boba Fett was a badass character, but he didn't really do too much in the original Star Wars movies. We only see him do a couple things and then he falls into the Sarlacc pit. Also, I think, you know, you put on some weight there, Boba Fett. You looking kind of chubby for that armor that you got there. Maybe lose some of that baby gut you got there. No, I can't talk. I'm out of shape as hell. Thank you, 2020. The best scene is the scene at the end. Baby Yoda, they walk into Baby Yoda's cell and Baby Yoda's trashing these two dudes. He's using the Force and he's slamming them against walls and he's tossing them around, slamming them against roofs, tossing them into each other. And finally he starts Force choking both of them at the same time. You see him, he gets dizzy and he starts to fall out, boom. And we know like Baby Yoda, he can't use the Force for too long without tiring himself out. So now he's tired, he's like, he's out of breath, he's breathing hard. And Moff Gideon comes up to him with the dark saber. He's like, oh, look at this. Do you know what this is? Yeah, do you know what this is? You want it? And Baby Yoda reaches out for it and he pulls the dark saber back. He's like, no, you're too old to play with this. You're gonna put an eye out, kid.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Which I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that's some foreshadowing for you right there. I'm 90% sure Moff Gideon's gonna lose an eye in the next couple episodes. We have a couple episodes left in this season, so I wonder how it's gonna end. I wonder, Baby Yoda did reach out with the Force and he was talking to somebody. I assume that he had to reach out to some Jedi, make contact with somebody. Was it Ezra Bridger? Was that his name? Ezra Bridger? Nobody cares about Star Wars Rebels. It could have been Cal Kestis. There's a lot of Jedi that aren't dead. It just goes to show that when Obi-Wan said, Skywalker, he's our last hope.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
Yeah, there were like 5 others. There's Ahsoka, there's Ezra Bridger, Cal Kestis. There's a ton of people that didn't die. When I die, the last Jedi you will be.
When gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be?
I really want to see what they do with Baby Yoda. I hope this doesn't go into like the cloning that they did with Emperor Palpatine. But it would make sense though. I'm just saying it would make sense. All right, you guys, this has been my thoughts on chapter 14 of The Mandalorian. What do you guys think? Comment in, one of these days I'll learn how to talk. Comment in the section below. Let me know what your thoughts on the chapter 14 of Mandalorian. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was Boba Fett a fucking badass or no? Comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please like, please subscribe, and smash that bell icon in the corner there below. This is your boy Snaggletooth.